October 1st marks the beginning of a new fiscal year for the City of Hurst. The initial step when developing our budget each year is making our annual citizen survey available for community input. The City Council and staff discuss the feedback received from the survey and use the information to develop the annual budget. The budget process includes a review of our property tax rate and calculating the tax rate as outlined by the state's truth in taxation forms. There's been a lot of discussion recently about property taxes and tax relief. Did you know that the majority of your property tax payment, typically around 75%, goes to your local school districts, Tarrant County College, and JPS Health Network? That means that only about 25% of your tax bill is used to fund city services. In fact, under the adopted tax rate, you receive full city services including police, fire, streets, parks and rec, library, and more for less than $3.60 per day. That's an incredible value and provides far more than your average morning cup of coffee. It's also important to note that Hurst was an early adopter of tax breaks for our citizens. For decades, the City of Hurst has offered the highest level of homestead exemption allowed by law. And there are other exemptions homeowners may qualify for. Qualifying seniors receive a tax ceiling on their city assessments in addition to a senior discount on the city's portion of their tax bill, and their annual taxes paid to the City of Hurst will not increase. In fact, through state and local exemptions, Hurst has over $1.8 billion in value exempt from property taxes. That's about 31% of the total market value of property in Hurst. Property taxes continue to be the most reliable and stable revenue source for our general fund, which supports important services such as police and fire operations. The fiscal year 24 general fund budget was increased by 5.17%, totaling $42.7 million. Over the past 10 years, the average general fund budget increase has been 2.87%, while inflation costs facing cities have been around 3 to 3.5% on average over the same time period. Hurst continues to be a desirable location for homes and businesses. The strength of our location and resulting property values means that Hurst is a good investment now and in the future.
Realistic inflation increases are included within the budget. Cities are facing the same issues as private businesses with increases in utilities, fuel, supplies, labor, and other costs. This is especially apparent in the market for maintenance contractors and supply vendors, who have increased costs significantly over the past year. Additionally, the cost of labor in the maintenance market has increased significantly in the last few years as well. The adopted budget includes a citywide pay adjustment and other targeted increases following a study of the local municipal employment market. The City of Hurst remains committed to attracting and retaining top municipal talent. This includes competitive wages and benefits, maintaining a positive culture, following best hiring practices, and maintaining our high training standards. Having high-quality municipal talent helps us reach our goal of providing excellent customer service as a return on your investment. Following the strategic plan, City Council and staff focus on 5 strategic priorities when developing the budget each year. These priorities are public safety, leadership, innovation, community and economic vitality, and infrastructure. As shown in the annual citizen survey, public safety, infrastructure, and community and economic vitality were your top priorities for us to focus on in the upcoming budget year. Hurst employees are committed to providing exceptional customer service while being responsive to the needs of the community. Personal dedication and our passion for providing public service are key, but having the necessary equipment and training to complete job assignments is extremely important. This is especially critical for our police, fire, and EMS services. The upcoming budget includes replacing our police radio system, which has become obsolete and is no longer supported for maintenance by the vendor. 6 new vehicles will also be purchased for the police that were previously unattainable due to supply chain issues. The budget also includes the purchase of fire and EMS equipment, including new extrication tools, life pack monitors, stretchers, and stair chairs.
Infrastructure is also a critical part of our public safety program. Safe and well-maintained streets and reliable water, wastewater, and drainage infrastructure contribute to community safety and livability. The city has several street projects in the works through partnerships with Tarrant County and through recent street bond issues the past few years. This includes major street projects like Pipeline Road and less visible projects like moving a signal light to Redbud and Precinct Line Road. Recent population growth and strategic operation plans have pushed the city towards building a new elevated storage tank. This will be our first tank built since 1982. This tank is necessary to meet demand and continue to meet the state's water storage requirements from the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. The tank will be constructed on Mary Drive at Central Park near our rec center. We will continue to build relationships with our local businesses and provide outreach, education, and engagement opportunities. We will also continue to explore potential partnerships for redevelopment. We remain in communication with Simon Property Group as we look into future opportunities at Northeast Mall. Following our redevelopment plan established in 2017, the City Council has recently worked with business partners to add a variety of new housing options for residents at specific sites identified in the study. The city has also been actively acquiring property in other key areas that will continue supporting community and economic vitality.
The council adopted a tax rate of approximately 58 cents, which is lower than the current tax rate. This tax rate supports primary city services, including police, fire, public works, and community services operations. After careful consideration of the financial position of our utility fund, and with news that our wholesale costs continue to increase, a decision was made to move forward with a reasonable increase of 4% to our retail water and sanitary sewer rates. We also conducted a review of our storm drainage utility fee, which will increase by 50 cents per month to help fund needs related to our storm drainage system. The fee was adopted in 2008, and this is the first ever increase.
We've quickly covered the general fund budget, which provides for the majority of city operations. Details on our other sources of funding, including the Enterprise Fund, the Community Services and Anti-Crime half-cent sales tax funds, and the Debt Service Fund, can be found online at hurstx.gov/budget. We hope this video helps you understand more of what the Council has approved for the fiscal year 2024 budget. To stay in the know, be sure to sign up for alerts at hurstx.gov/getconnected and follow us on social media.